Do you know who the first speaking video game character was? Well, buckle up, because we're about to embark on a journey through the evolution of speaking characters in video games. Believe it or not, the first video game character to speak wasn't even in the game itself. It was Clyde, the orange ghost from the iconic game Pac-Man, who spoke through the game's manual. While it wasn't voice acting in the conventional sense, this marked the first instance of a video game character being given a voice, setting the stage for what was to come. The next major milestone came in the late 80s with the game Sinistar. This arcade game was one of the first to feature digitized voice samples. Sinistar, the game's antagonist, would taunt players with phrases like, "Beware, I live." It was a breakthrough moment demonstrating the potential for voice acting in video games. Fast forward to the 90s, a golden era for game development, and we witnessed the birth of full voice acted games. Star Fox on the Super Nintendo was a pioneer with its cast of anthropomorphic animals, each with their own distinct voices. This was a revolution in gaming, creating a more immersive and engaging experience for players. The turn of the century saw the rise of cinematic storytelling in games, with titles like Metal Gear Solid and Half-Life setting a new standard for voice acting. High-quality voice performances became a crucial part of the gaming experience, adding depth to characters and enhancing the narrative. In the modern era, voice acting in video games has become a profession in itself, with talented actors bringing characters to life in games like The Last of Us and Red Dead Redemption. Today, a game's voice acting can make or break its success. Such is the importance of this element in contemporary gaming. So, to recap, the journey began with Clyde, the ghost from Pac-Man who first spoke in the game's manual. This was followed by digitized voice samples in Sinistar, full voice acting in Star Fox, and cinematic storytelling in Metal Gear Solid and Half-Life. Today, we have full-fledged voice performances in games like The Last of Us and Red Dead Redemption. From a simple text in a manual to fully voiced, emotionally charged performances, speaking characters in video games have come a long way. It's fascinating to see how far we've come, and even more exciting to think about where we might go next. As technology continues to evolve, who knows what the future holds for speaking characters in video games. But one thing's for sure, they're here to stay, and they've forever changed the way we play.